This farm is 2,200 hectares. Also got other farms as well, but this one is 2,200, and more or less 60% of this area is available for cultivation. The other parts is mountains and rocks. So yeah, it's very much diverse soil type. Normally, what we do is in September, October, we calculate what the yield could be in January when we start harvesting. We have records available on the fields for the past 10 or 15 years already, so we compare that to certain Rooibos tea fields. This field is now in year 3. So normally the yield will be in the region of, if we speak about net to dry, it could be up to 1,000 kilograms of plant available, or Rooibos tea available. So then we do a production calculation, and we have more or less until the end of April to cut all the Rooibos tea, because then the winter season starts, and we can't manage to dry the tea properly. So then we make a calculation to say we must use so much guys or workers to cut the Rooibos tea. We have so much space available on my drying yard, and then we calculate how many tons of Rooibos tea we must harvest, and then we bring in enough guys to harvest, say, about 20 to 30 tons of wet Rooibos tea per day for 5 days a week. So that's more or less how we make the calculation.
How off are you from the actual harvest?
If we're lucky, we're in the region of 10%. Every year it gets better, but there's the rainy factor that we can't calculate. So if we receive some rain in November, December, uh, we we have a very nice yield in the harvesting season. I think that's the start of any business, is to know how much your crop will deliver, and how much space I've got available to do the production, or in my tea yard, to cut the tea and to dry the tea. And if I know in advance, now there's not enough space, then I must make other arrangements. So I must know how much my crop will be. And when I sign contracts with the buyers, I must know how much tea there will be available to sign the best contract price wise, for me to do the best I could on my production. Every field on this farm, I know the area. That's in the past, in the last 20 years, there were no scientific ways for us in South Africa to know the area, because it's not like a round circle on a pivot, or a square. It's like uh, a very difficult shape, if the field. So, but these days it's very easy. So we know the area, and we know the production of the previous cycle that the Rooibos tea produced. Say in year 3, the previous cycle, this field produced about, say, 1,000 tons of wet Rooibos tea. And then we know in this cycle it looked like more or less the same. It would be in the same region, and then we look, and we know from our knowledge of the plant, that if the plant is growing this high, there's more or less the amount of plants as it is in this field, then the production will be that.